Imagine a world where nightmares become reality, where the boogeyman is not just a figment of your imagination, but a real, tangible threat. Welcome to the terrifying world of A Nightmare on Elm Street. In this chilling tale, the line between dreams and reality blur, introducing a unique and horrifying villain. A killer who doesn't just lurk in the shadows, but invades the sanctuary of your dreams, turning them into a deadly trap. Welcome to Springwood, a seemingly ordinary town with a dark secret, a town haunted by a vengeful spirit born from its own gruesome past. This spirit is none other than Freddy Krueger, a name that sends shivers down the spine of every resident. He is not just a villain, but a manifestation of the town's collective guilt and fear, a nightmare that they can't wake up from. Now that we've set the stage, let's dive into the nightmarish journey of A Nightmare on Elm Street. In the quiet town of Springwood, an unspeakable terror begins to take hold, as one by one, teenagers fall prey to the dream demon Freddy Krueger. This chilling tale unfolds as Freddy, a disfigured dream stalker with razor-sharp blades for fingers, begins his reign of terror. His victims, the innocent teenagers of Springwood, are left helpless, their dreams turning into nightmarish realities. Each encounter with Freddy is unique, each method of attack more horrifying than the last. In one instance, a young boy dreams he's being chased by a snarling dog with human face. Just as he thinks he's outrun the beast, Freddy emerges from the shadows, his laughter echoing through the night, and the boy wakes up screaming, his body bearing the marks of a savage attack. In another haunting episode, a girl finds herself trapped in a dark boiler room, the walls pulsing with the heat of the furnace. As she frantically searches for an exit, she hears a sinister nursery rhyme and turns to see Freddy, his fingers sparking with wicked intent. She wakes up seconds before the fatal blow, her bed soaked in sweat and her heart pounding with the terror of her nightmare. Freddy's reign doesn't stop there. He pulls another teenager into a dream where he's drowning in a sea of blood, the red waves crashing around him. Just when he thinks he's about to succumb, Freddy rises from the depths, his cruel laughter the last thing the boy hears before he wakes up gasping for air. The teenagers of Springwood are living in constant fear, their dreams no longer a safe haven, but a playground for a malicious demon. Freddy's horrifying reign continues, his victims unable to escape his grasp, their sleep filled with terror. As the body count rises, the survivors must figure out a way to fight back, to bring Freddy out of the dream world and into reality. It's a race against time and sleep, as the survivors hatch a plan to bring Freddy Krueger into the real world and end his reign of terror. The final confrontation is a test of wit and will, a battle of survival against the most horrifying dream demon ever conceived. As the clock ticks and sleep threatens to claim them, the survivors steel themselves for the fight ahead. They're not just fighting to stay awake, they're fighting for their very lives. They know that every blink could be a ticket to Freddy's gruesome nightmare world, a place where terror reigns and escape seems impossible. The suspense is almost unbearable. It's a game of cat and mouse. But this time, the mice have a plan. They're no longer helpless victims, they're determined fighters, ready to face the monster that's haunted their dreams and claimed their friends. They're armed with knowledge and courage, and with every passing second, they grow more resolved to end Freddy's reign of terror. The tension reaches fever pitch as they lure Freddy into their trap. The dream demon, so used to being the hunter, now finds himself the hunted. But Freddy isn't going down without a fight. He's as cunning and ruthless as ever, and he's not about to let his prey turn the tables on him. It's a clash of wills, a desperate struggle that keeps you on the edge of your seat. As the battle rages on, the survivors give it their all. They've come too far to back down now. They know that this is their only chance to rid themselves of the nightmare that's been plaguing them. The stakes couldn't be higher, and neither could the tension. In a climactic showdown, Freddy meets his match but leaves a chilling message. He may be gone, but he's never really far away. It's a haunting reminder of the terror that once was and could be again. A Nightmare on Elm Street, where dreams turn into nightmares and the monster under the bed is all too real. A Nightmare on Elm Street is more than just a horror movie. It's a chilling exploration of the power of dreams and the terror of nightmares. This chilling tale, woven by Wes Craven, has become a cornerstone in the horror genre, masterfully blending the fear of the unknown with a stark examination of the human psyche. While the movie's antagonist, Freddy Krueger, is a supernatural entity, the true terror of the movie lies in its exploration of our deepest fears, the power of belief, and the blurred line between dreams and reality. The fear of the unknown is a primal instinct, a dark abyss into which our minds plunge, conjuring up the worst possible scenarios. A Nightmare on Elm Street taps into this fear, forcing us to confront the reality that we may not fully understand our own world, let alone the ethereal realm of dreams. The power of belief is an equally compelling theme. In this nightmare-infested world, belief isn't just a mental state, it's a life-or-death weapon. The teenagers must believe in Freddy's existence to fight him, yet it's this very belief that gives him power. It's a haunting paradox that speaks to the dual nature of belief, as a tool for empowerment and a weapon for destruction. And then, there's the blurred line between dreams and reality. In the movie, dreams aren't just a respite from the waking world. They're the battleground where Freddy wields his terror. This blurring of boundaries creates a persistent sense of dread, making us question the very nature of our perception. But beyond its thematic richness, A Nightmare on Elm Street has left an indelible mark on the horror genre. It has spawned numerous sequels, a television series, and even a crossover with another horror icon, Jason Voorhees from Friday the 13th. Its influence can be seen in countless horror films that followed, with Freddy Krueger becoming a cultural icon, his razor-fingered glove and striped sweater as recognizable as the terror he embodies. A Nightmare on Elm Street serves as a stark reminder. Sometimes the monsters we fear are not under our beds, but in our heads. Sweet dreams.